Hi, Luke Bell here again with the Kansas Association of Realtors to provide you with another update on our 2012 legislative session. Today I want to talk to you about property tax reform, which is a major component of our legislative agenda this year. To set the issue up for you properly, I want to talk about the increasing property tax burden on Kansas property owners. From 1997 to 2010, so roughly a decade, total property taxes collected in the state of Kansas increased roughly 94%. In 1997, total state and local governments combined were collecting around $1.9 billion a year in total property taxes. You flash forward to 2010, those same state and local governments are collecting roughly $3.9 billion in property tax revenue per year. So the rate has essentially doubled. Over that same time period, inflation has went up 33% and population growth has went up 10%. So our property tax burden is increasing 3 times the rate of inflation and 9.5 times the rate of population growth. So clearly we have a problem with increasing property taxes. If you look at all classes of property over that same time period, residential property has increased 144%, commercial property has increased 123%, and agricultural property has increased 142%. So we are seeing exponential property tax burden growth across all 3 major classes of property. What do we want to do? We want to increase transparency, we want to increase accountability while preserving local control. We want local elected officials and local governments to be more accountable to their taxpayers and to their constituents for property tax increases. There are essentially 2 ways your property taxes can go up. Number 1, your local government can increase the mill levy rate. That is the rate of taxation. Number 2, your assessed value can go up, making your property more valuable, making the tax rate collect more revenue from your property. We consider that to be a stealth property tax increase. It's never voted on, the constituents never know that taxes are going up, and the mill levy rate essentially stays the same. So what our plan would do would be to force local governments to raise the mill levy rate if they want more tax revenue. So in a given year, say assessed valuation increases. The mill levy rate proportionally, each local government would be required to reduce the mill levy rate. Thereby, each local government each year would collect the same amount of property tax revenue that they collected in a prior year. If they want more property tax revenue, all they would be required to do is publish a notice in the newspaper asking their constituents to raise the mill levy rate and adopt a higher mill levy rate, thereby increasing property tax revenues. So if our bill passes in the future, we hope to hold down property tax increases by making local elected officials increase the actual mill levy rate if they want more property tax revenue, which we believe will make local elected officials more accountable. It will make them more transparent while preserving local control and the ability of local governments to increase property tax revenue by increasing the mill levy rate. You will be receiving further updates, further emails about this issue this year. We want to provide you a brief introduction to our effort on this multi-year campaign to hold down property tax increases. My contact information is here. We would love to hear from you if you have more ideas about how to solve the property tax problem in the state of Kansas. I will be in touch with you again. Thank you for speaking with me today. Look forward to talking to you again.